Now, last time we saw a Kevin Smith film, it was Jersey Girl. So how does he bounce back from Bennifer? How about resurrecting the Clerks franchise 12 years after the original?
Chris Gore sat down with Kevin Smith, Rosario Dawson, and the rest of the View Askew crew, so we could, too, feel the passion of the Clerks.
Randall Graves. You work here, too? Jesus, anyone else from our graduating class back there?
Kevin Smith and his band of merry underachievers from Jersey are back to prove that you can grow old without growing up. Are you concerned that you were going to potentially ruin the first film?
I mean, there was a lot more trepidation from outside. Like, if you went to the internet, everyone was just like, oh, what a stupid idea, it's gonna f***ing ruin it. Me, I had the benefit of knowing what I wanted to do, so I never felt like we're gonna ruin it. You know, I felt like it honors the first one, and then we actually kind of move it forward.
When Kevin put out the call, people old and new came running to do the sequel, some for very different reasons.
We are gonna peep something we've been talking about since we saw Bachelor Party when we were 12.
The donkey show sold me. You had me at the donkey. I've always wanted to work with Kevin. I think he's amazing. And not only is the writing really amazing, but and you're back with characters that even if you don't know the first film, you get right away. But they're these friends, and like there's no filters when they're talking, and it's just so funny and so great. But there's also like this whole underlying story.
I love you, Becky.
I'm pregnant, Dante.
There's a sweetness, there's a heart to this movie. How did you guys sell the heart?
The interesting thing to me was how much heart like Clerks 2 actually contained, which was surprising to me in that it actually pulls together and works.
I definitely think it'll be a surprise for the audience. It sneaks up on you. You're not expecting it, and we bring it out when it hits the best.
We didn't set out to make what people came to call a cult classic. We just set out to make a movie about dudes sitting around talking. It's great that people have said wonderful things about that movie over the years, but at the same time, you don't want to believe the hype, you know, because it's like, I know it means a bunch of things to different people, but for me, it was a movie about dudes sitting around talking. The Clerks 2 is a movie about dudes sitting around talking, and we just take it a little further.
Those taste like flies, don't they?
Now, what do you think Jay has been doing between Clerks 1 and Clerks 2?
Going on little adventures, selling weed. Jay's been selling weed, and then he got busted with weed, and went to rehab, and you know, in between maybe getting a little ass. Who knows? Hopefully.
Whether selling jerky or flipping burgers, you keep making them, we'll keep watching.
Clerks Deuce opens this Friday.